Matt, tell us about the offseason. How much have you been able to progress as a quarterback throughout the winter and the early part of the summer?
Well, I've been working really hard. I've been training all winter with my quarterback coach, and I was on a 7-on-7 team that went to a bunch of tournaments around the country. And we eventually made it to Florida, and it was a great experience. But me, as personally, grown 100% more than last year.
As a team, what have you guys been working on the most?
Definitely our run game. We've been trying to establish ourselves as a run-heavy team, pounding ground, and we're just going to try to make a statement this year.
Now, last year, you were the backup to Anthony Brown on a team that went 11-1 and made it all the way to the state final. How much did you learn playing behind a quarterback like that and sitting in the film room?
Oh, it was great. Anthony was a great mentor. I learned a lot from him as a leader, as a quarterback, and just how to lead a team. He was great.
And what has been Coach Sininsky's message to the team throughout camp so far?
Just to do your job. Everybody has to do everything and execute, and then everything's going to fall in place. That's pretty much what he's saying.
Now, you talked about being a run-heavy team this year. You got 2 D1 players that are now going to Rutgers on your offensive line, and Micah Clark and Jamal Beatty. How big is the running game going to be also with Chris Chukwinecki coming back? He was outstanding for you guys last year.
It's going to be great. We're going to be running a lot. We're going to be doing play action off of that. We're just going to have he's going to have a lot of yards this year. We're going to just pound it. Our offensive line is pretty much the same except for one person. We're trying to fit that left tackle spot, and we're all bigger, we're faster, we're stronger. We're just coming different this year.
And who are you looking forward to working with the most in the passing game? I know you guys graduated 2 outstanding receivers in Michael Stapert and Marquis Ellington. Who are some of the players that fans can look out for that are going to step up in those positions?
Well, last year, our starting corner, Sam East, he's going to be our starting X receiver this year. He's going to be a big target this year. And Zaire Sterling at the slot position, he's going to be filling in for Khalil Haskins, same type of player, speed, just fast, great hands, and our receiving core is going to be good legit this year.
Matt, looking at the schedule, you guys start off with a tough game against Mattawan. What are you looking forward to in that game, and also some of the other games that you have on the schedule this year? A tough game against Brick Township as well later in the year.
Well, first of all, my first varsity start at Mattawan. Just trying to make a statement for myself.
Yeah.
Coming out big, have a great game, and then our schedule is really tough this year.
Right.
Compared to last year. We got a couple big games. Brick Township is going to be very tough, and just Jasier Taylor is going to be tough. And we have RBC on the schedule this year, RFH, Middletown South, and RBR is going to be a good one too. But we can't sleep on anybody. We have a very tough schedule this year, and it's going to be great.
How have you been able to, you talked about learning from Anthony last year, how have you been able to take what you've learned in your younger years here and now being able to deliver that same message to the younger players that you now have on your team?
Well, he just taught me how to lead. He taught me how to lead by example.
Right.
And all the technical stuff, just keeping great character and leading the team, just bringing everybody together and just leading.
Lastly, too, do you feel like that, you guys have a lot of different players now on this team compared to last season with a lot of guys graduating that, you can learn from them and say, hey, look, I want to instill my own message on this team?
Well, I think we've kept the same message the past couple of years, and it's been doing great. Just execute, just do everything your job. Lead. Everybody has to become a leader. Everybody has to do their job. And most of our receivers were backups last year, learned from their position people. And we're just trying to continue our legacy for next year.
Continue to move it along. Well, Matt, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Looking forward to seeing you throughout the year. Thank you.
Hey,